Hi, my name is Rock Norad, and I want to address a topic um, Infowars, Alex Jones. I used to be an avid Infowars follower. Um, this is a little off the cuff. I don't have a script here. This is unscripted. Um, I want to just let you know the dirty little secret about Alex Jones. Alex Jones is an anarchist. He hates government. When I first followed Infowars, it was basically he would criticize Democrats and Republicans, but now he began to gradually descend into this, nonstop ranting about um, conspiracy theories. He's always been a conspiracy theorist, but I think the dirty little secret about him is that he's an anarchist, that he is a non-participant when it comes to government. And I know because I used to be an ardent follower. I was somebody that had his bumper stickers on my car. I bought some of his nutritional supplements. Total ripoff. Anyway, and I watched his show daily. I probably watched oh, I don't even want to say, but I will say his show has got to be addicting. And you come to think that Alex Jones is your savior. You think he's going to protect you. You build up such a trust in Alex. Alex has exposed all these secret government plots and plots by the global elite that have, there's this cabal of people that have taken over the world and conspire behind closed doors. Well, honestly, I think, you know, I I still am a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. I think I don't think I'm not that alarmed by it. Conspiracies happen every day because a conspiracy just means people with power met behind closed doors to scheme things and manipulate things in secret. And most of the time, conspiracies, don't make headlines, and it's no big deal. Occasionally, there's some interesting stuff, but a lot of things are very speculative, and you'll about lose your damn mental faculties when you get into this stuff, because that's the way speculation can be. Um, don't want to get too deep into that, but talking about anarchy. So, suppose Alex Jones was successful on January 6th. Okay. We know Alex Jones was one of the leading conspirators. Ironically, he's a conspiracy theorist, and he conspired to overthrow the government on January 6th, a democratically elected government. Uh, the question I want people to ask is, who are considering anarchy as a viable option, think of all the things that we depend on when it comes to government. Think of all the things that we take for granted when it comes to the government: roads, fire department, police. Um, you have social services that people would die without social services. You have regulations that regulate um, predatory corporations and businesses, mafias, things like that. I mean, you need the government. The government is, I'll tell you what. This is kind of silly, but the thing that actually woke me up to, I was sort of drifting into the realm of anarchy and becoming an anarchist. And if you don't know what anarchist means, that means like you're anti-government, or you're pro overthrowing government. You just do away with government, and just rule yourselves. But we know that a lot of people would die if we devolved into anarchy. A lot of people, innocent people, would just die, be taken advantage of, and you know all hell would break loose, especially in urban environments. Where was I going with this? But oh, I was going to tell you the thing that really woke me up about anarchy was this little scene from the movie The Life of Brian. And I encourage you to go on YouTube and look this up. It's What Has Rome Ever Done for Us? And it's a great little skit. And I'll just say, look it up on YouTube. But it's hilarious. And it really makes you think about all the things that we take for granted that the government actually does for us. And where would we be without a lot of those services? Now, granted, I'm not so Pollyannish that I think that everything about the government is hunky dory and perfect. There's tons of bureaucracy. It's irritating. I work at Missouri State, which is a governmental organization, and I struggle with some of the bureaucracies there, but overall, I really like working there. It's it's decent pay, and I got good benefits, and they've treated me pretty well over there for the overall. So, um, but anyway, Alex Jones, he devolved into a Trump supporter, and I think that's a long ways from where he was even like say 10 years ago. Um, he really wasn't rah-rah-ing some political candidate, but he's endorsed guys like Rand Paul. He had Trump come on his show, and a lot of these really bad Republicans. He's endorsed a lot of bad candidates and he helped Rand Paul win. Rand Paul is a slime ball. He's a guy that refused to wear a mask after he was COVID positive, and he was gallivanting around in the Senate gymnasium and working out and walking around with no mask on and refusing to wear a freaking mask even though it was COVID positive. I mean, what a freaking jerk. And the guy's sort of a pretend physician. I don't even have much respect for his education, in medicine. He's just a disgrace. And I used to be a really huge Ron Paul supporter. And I used to think kind of he was kind of the savior of the world. And, you know, it finally dawned on me that people like Ron Paul are do nothings. Ron Paul did nothing in the Senate, nothing productive other than just dig his heels in and vote no on everything. In fact, they called him Dr. No because he would just voted no on everything. And he just was trying to prevent anything from passing. And how can you make progress when somebody just digs their heels in on every little thing like that? And, I have come to the realization that I'm a fan of progress, not perfection. The government will never be perfect. But if we're going to make the world a better place when it comes to government, we have to participate and we have to embrace progress. Okay, so that's my little rant for today. And I hope that is a little bit insightful. I hope you've gotten a little something out of that. Have a great day. Be careful with all the ice on the roads. Take care. Bye bye.